All right, I'm trying something new today. Hello, and welcome to Central Energy Alchemy. And I am going to be talking about, well, you know what? I don't want to do all that. Hey, what's up? So I'm trying something new today. All right, so bear with me where I'm using StreamYard, but StreamYard doesn't hook up to Instagram. And I love going live on Instagram, but I also wanted to be able to go live on my Facebook page and on YouTube. And I don't want to do like 3 different live streams. I don't even want to do 2 different live streams, right? I don't want to do all that. Just trying to see what's back there in the corner there. Okay. It's my oils. You gotta look when you're live. It's like, what do I have back there? What are they gonna see? So I'm looking at how I can do all three at the same time. And the only thing that bothers me is that I really like looking at Instagram when I'm going live over here. So I'm trying to see if I look at Instagram, what it looks like on my Facebook page and YouTube. But I'll figure it out. So hello today. Let me grab some water. And my plan is to go live at 4 o'clock, at least Monday through Friday, which I've kind of been doing automatically already. But I just want to continue that trend and we'll see how it goes. So today, how much orgasmic pleasure can you stand? This has been a theme. I spoke about this at the Magical Mystic Expo on Sunday. And I spoke about and this morning on Clubhouse, and I spoke about how much of God can you let in? Like how much pleasure can you let in your life? Because we claim to want so many things. We claim to want the money and the relationships and the power and all of these beautiful good things. But the reality of it is that many of us enjoy the wanting of it. We enjoy wanting the thing. We enjoy fantasizing about the thing. But when what we want actually shows up in our lives, if we're not prepared for it, we'll sabotage it. We'll find a way for it not to work. We'll find a way to get rid of it because we don't have the capacity to hold it. And so this morning in the Clubhouse room that I moderate with some other wonderful women and gentlemen, I asked the question of how much of God can you let in? How much of source energy can you stand? How much pleasure are you willing to invite into your life? And honestly, most of us are going to say all of it. All of it. I want everything, right? I want all the orgasms. Yes, give me like 15 of them in one session. We want all the pleasure. And then what happens is when it comes, and we haven't done our shadow work, when it comes, and we have not worked on our own fears and insecurities, we will find a way to get rid of the thing that we said we were asking for. We will find a way to sabotage it. So what that looks like in a relationship is, you want to manifest this wonderful lover, right? He's just amazing. I work with women, so that's why I'm saying that he's like that. But, men, same thing. And ignore the New York City sounds. This person is amazing, right? This is what you wanted. And then what do we say? It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Like, it can't actually be this way. So we go looking for red flags. We go looking for the things that are wrong. We are searching for something has to be wrong, and that will make us feel comfortable. Something must be so very wrong with this person. They can't just be this good. So we snoop. Oh, he has a whole lot of female followers on Instagram. Oh, I didn't know he had this extra email address. Oh, he was inconsistent with this one story, probably because he didn't forgot the details of the shit. Oh, he forgot to leave out this detail. Red flags. And so we bring it to the person's attention, argument, right? You know, I was cheated on before, I have trust issues. I don't think I can trust you. And dude is like, what the hell? Like, I've done nothing but treat this woman amazing. And she's over here like, what the hell is going on? And he's confused and he don't know what to do. And then now you're like, oh, he's really covering it up. And then the next thing you know, 2 months later, y'all are having petty arguments over some bullshit. And you decide, he's not the one for me. I'm glad I caught it early. Then 2 relationships later, you'd be like, dang, that was a good one. That was a good one I let go of. What was I thinking? You weren't really thinking, you were feeling, and your body wasn't feeling safe with this great relationship. Your mind was there. Your mind was like, all right, that's cool. But your body, which had become so accustomed to the hyperactivity of a relationship, we get wired. The neurotransmitters in our bodies get wired for drama, y'all. Wired for drama. So that when we are with someone who isn't bringing all that bullshit into our life, it feels so boring. We don't know what to do with ourselves. There's no problem or issue to solve. You don't have to fix him. What? He comes ready-made, pre-packaged. What are you going to do with your time, with yourself? What are you going to do? You need a hobby. And part of this is we say we want lots of orgasms. We say we want lots of pleasure. We say, if I ask you how much of God do you want to let in, you're going to say all of it. Of course, you're going to say that. But then if someone showed up at your door and said, here's a gift for you from God. And let's assume that this isn't, a scam. I know how we think. Nah, I'll just take that. See, here's a gift for you. You're going to question it. Why are you bringing this here? Why are you showing up for me? What do you really want? What's the angle here? So I take this and then what happens? You come back. What's in the package? What's going on? What's really good? I can't just take this from you. I didn't do anything to earn it. You can't just give me something. People don't just go around giving people things. That's not the world we live in. No, there's got to be some underhanded thing going on. How much of God are you willing to let in? How much pleasure are you willing to allow yourself to have? How many orgasms do you really want? Like, do you really want? Because the way most of us live our lives, we'll say, I want 15 in a session, but we really can only handle the 3. You couldn't handle a man who came to you with that big dick energy. You couldn't handle a man who came to you with some sacred sexuality energetics. Most women couldn't handle a man who could make her orgasm just by looking in her eyes. That'd be too much. Y'all would run. You think you want it, but you would run. And I'm saying it because I've had it happen to me. And listen, let me tell you. There's nothing like being able to have sex without taking any of your clothing off. Just the energy alone. Y'all could hold hands and your hand chakra start doing like this, right? And then you feel the energy of it, the electricity of it. It doesn't even like go up your arm. It just somehow just transfers from your hand right to your pussy. And it's just woof, woof. And the next thing you know, your body is convulsing. A lot of people cannot handle that. We say we want to live an orgasmic life. We say we want all of the pleasure. But the truth is, most of us are not able to handle it energetically. It is one of the reasons why we self-sabotage. That is the goal. One of the reasons we self-sabotage is to bring ourselves back to equilibrium. It's not because we're crazy or it's to bring ourselves back to our North Star, our homeostasis, whatever that is for you, whatever your baseline level of being able to have is. If it starts to go outside of the comfort zone of that, your defense mechanisms will kick in to do what they do, which is keep you safe. It's so really beautiful when you think about it, so intricate the way our whole entire system works, that it's like, okay, Maisha is used to this level. Let me give an example. And I've said this example before, but I realized something even today to really help you with this example. So while I was in Atlanta, I went to this kiosk. They were offering up a free sample of some lavender lotion or whatever. And the woman was like, "So what do you use on your skin?" And I started telling her I use my own body butter, blah blah blah. And she's like, "Well, let me show you something." And so she shows me the sea salt scrub, really nice sea salt scrub, right? I love the way it feels on my hands. My hands felt really soft. I was like, "Ooh!" And she's trying to sell me the set, right? The set's like, more than my budget is. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just buy the sea salt scrub because that was half of it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do the sea salt scrub. And I was all right with that. So I buy the sea salt scrub, right? And I'm good with it. Like, I'm happy with the purchase. I'm like, all right. I'm thinking about using it for Mr. Sir's feet. My mind is popping, right? As she's ringing me up with this purchase, which I'm perfectly happy with the money I've just spent. Dude who, it's his kiosk, I guess, and he's there and, starts asking me some questions. And then, he starts, looking at my face and my skin and so forth and so on. And then there are these other products, right? Because of course there are more. There are these other products that are there. And he's like, "Come, let me show you something." I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, I'm down for a free facial right here in the mall." So he does this peel thing on one side and he does the moisturizer and the eye serum. And I see the difference in my face. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, I really like that. Like, I love the products." You know what I'm saying? And so, there's the set of 3, and that was way out of my budget, but I really liked the products. I really felt luxurious with these products, I just did. My body was like, "Ooh, this signifies our life, you see, right? This signifies our life." And so I was like, well, but I knew my budget definitely was not going to support buying all 3 of those products. So it's like, all right, well, how about, and I was like, and I just bought the sea salt scrub. Like, I just bought the sea salt scrub. He's like, all right, I'll purchase these 2 for you, and you just purchase the one. And first I'm like, look at the manifestation. Look at what I just created. I'm getting all 3 products. I'm only paying for one. What? Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I'm so thrilled with my pussy power at this point, right? Because not expected. I'd already been in Macy's. I had grabbed this bag that I wanted. The bag was on sale. Like, I'm on a roll here with the saving of the money and the living and the luxury. I'm on a roll here with what I'm doing. And I'm like, yes, I'm feeling right in line with everything. And do you know, once I had those products, as I was walking back to the hotel room, my stomach was in knots. Oh my God, what did I just do? Is this a real product? What did I just get scammed? Were they trying to do something? Were they trying to use me in some way? Mind you, did you hear me? I just bought the sea salt scrub, which was very in line with my baseline. The price of the sea salt scrub was very much like an upper echelon for me of, I can do that. I can do that. I can splurge on that. The facial thing that I bought with that went with the other 3 products was way outside of my comfort zone. I had the money, y'all. First of all, I was like, I had the money, but way outside of my comfort zone. I never spent that much money on any skincare product in my life. And my body was now saying that was too much. paranoia set in. Again, when I bought the sea salt scrub, it was fine. And I thought about that today. Today, I was like, Maisha, why do you keep thinking? Because I'm still working through this in my body, right? Why do you keep thinking this was a problem? You were already willing to buy a product. You already knew that it was okay. So, what's the real issue here? The real issue was I was not prepared for having something that high level. My nervous system wasn't prepared to enjoy to that level. And so it was fighting to bring me back to my baseline of where I was used to being, the baseline of fear, the baseline of you did something wrong, the baseline of can you try and get the money back, the baseline of hold on to the receipt, you don't know. I went to my hotel room and I looked up the company. I wasn't going to do this with the sea salt, y'all. I wasn't going to do it with the sea salt. That price was all right. But now that I spent this much money, right? Now I got to look it up. I got to justify it. I got to figure it out. I'm telling you this as an example of what happens when we've reached our level, when we've reached our limit of what we will allow in our lives. We will sabotage if we're not careful, if we're not aware. And so this experience of luxury, it's like when this is why people say when people win the lottery within 2 years, they have no more money. They don't know what to do with that. Y'all see celebrities, a lot of you, and you think that the celebrities out here are good with the money they have. And most of you don't know the team of therapists and coaches and whoever else, because they have it for sports players that they work with them to go from living in poverty to all of a sudden having millions. You have to make a huge transition in order for your mind and body to accept that you have gone from poverty to having millions of dollars in months. It will sabotage. You'll be on the court as a new NBA player and break something to take you right back to where you were because it's too much. The body doesn't know what to do with it. It's not accustomed to it. Some of us have been in relationships that have kept us on edge for so many years that when it's finally calm and it's with a calm person, we're still trying to get here because it's supposed to be like this. Like I said earlier, it's supposed to be the drama. There's supposed to be something going on here. It's not supposed to be this calm. What is happening? You're welcome, Ayana. How many orgasms can you stand? How much do you really want? And there's no shame when you think about it and you go, I mean, I'd love all of them, but I don't think I can handle that. I don't think I could. And that's when you start doing the work to open. We're so closed. Closed pussies don't get fed. We have to learn to open and receive. And in order to open and receive, it requires trust and vulnerability, y'all. Trust and vulnerability, which many of us are too afraid to do because we're afraid of pain. So instead of being open with the man that has come into, not me personally, but generally, instead of being open with a man that comes into your life who you prayed about and lit your candles for and you manifested, and the man is here. The thing you asked for is right in front of your face and you're looking at it like, that can't be it. That can't be it. It's way too easy. It wasn't supposed to be that easy. It's supposed to be hard. And because you haven't opened and there's still fear, the vulnerability can't happen. And so then something has to be wrong with that relationship. And if you can't find it, you'll create it. If you're building a business and your business starts to do really well and it's going great and it's just, and it pops up a little quickly, there are people who have shut their businesses down because they were making so much money and just didn't know what to do with themselves and got scared and ran. They didn't have the capacity to deal with all of that pleasure. So before you go off manifesting things or wanting things in your life, or talking about, I want to be a millionaire, are you sure? Because the money seems like it's cool. But are you ready for the responsibility of it? Are you ready to be the person who holds $1 million? Are you ready to be the person who has a loving relationship that doesn't have all the drama that you've been accustomed to or grew up with or saw? Like, are you ready to be that person? With this new guy that I'm seeing, we were hanging out one night and, I told him, I said, my body doesn't know what to do here. And this is a lot of this stuff is new to him, y'all. Like, he's not in like the sacred sexuality space. He's not in any of this. What he is he's an open person. He's an honest person, so far as I've seen. But I said, my body doesn't know what to do with you because there's nothing for me to look for. There's nothing for me to grab onto. I don't need to try and get you to love me or like me, or I don't have to try and, squeeze for your time. You're emotionally available. You're asking me what I need and what I want. Like there's nothing for me to do here. I'm free to just actually enjoy the relationship and not be trying to make you a project or any of that. And my body's like, okay. But see, I've done a lot of work in opening my capacity to receive. I've been working on doing this for at least 3 years with my teacher, learning how to be able to do this and to bring it into my life. 3 years. It's a thing. How many orgasms can you stand? How much of God or source energy are you actually really willing to let into your life? How much love do you really want to receive? Really? How much love do you want to receive? Because it sounds really cool to say all of it. But then when it happens, are you going to question it? Most of us do. Like I said, it's too good to be true. We say that too much, right? I'm going to keep an eye on. I'm going to wait. Something's going to pop up. It can't be this good. I'm going to wait. Come on in, Ayana. Right? We need to be open and ready. And for the men, this is for y'all too. Because, you all walk around here and y'all think there's a certain type of woman that you like, but you don't think you can have her anyway. So you're picking a shadow version of it. You want this one, but you don't think you're worthy of this one. So you pick that one that's kind of like this one, but not all the way. And y'all are putting yourselves in some terrible predicaments. And then you're mad because she used me and, just wanted me to take her out. Bro, you chose her. You chose a woman who would only be interested in your wallet. You chose a woman who wasn't going to be interested in your soul or your heart as a man. That's not on her. That's on you. Then the question to ask yourself as a man is, why would I choose a woman who wouldn't be open to knowing about who I am as a man? And how do I choose different? Next time. Far too many of you are out here complaining about what women are doing to you, and it's really you doing it to yourself through a woman. She's just the vehicle, showing you how you actually feel about yourself. Same with the women. Namaste, heavens earth. So really take some time to ask yourself, how much orgasmic pleasure can you stand? How much can you really hold? How much are you ready to hold? And if you're not there yet where you can hold more, it's okay. Now you can take time to learn how to expand your capacity, your nervous system, to be able to be settled and not be in a trauma response, searching for the thing, the adrenaline hit, the cortisol that we get when we're stressed. You'll be able to move in ease and flow. I got a gift with the facial products. I got a gift. Hey, why did I get the gift? I don't know why I got it, but I got it. You are preparing yourself to manifest a goddess. Yes, sir. Make sure you are a god. I believe that all of us are anyway, but I don't want the men to get wrapped up in all the goddess business. Make sure you're a god. A god will attract a goddess. He will have no choice. That is all that will present to him is a goddess when he is a god. Yeah. All right. That's it. I think I'm going to sign off for now. For the women, for those of you who are interested in working with me or being in my space, there are two ways right now that you can do it. You are more than welcome to come into my membership group, which is the Temple of Sensual Energy Alchemy. And you can just DM me and I will send you the link to sign up. It is $25 a month and there is a 7-day free trial. You're welcome, Sun Woman Tantra. If you're in Texas, get it, Sun Woman Tantra right there. Gentlemen, she'll help set you straight and get you prepared for that goddess. You can join in my membership. It's $25 a month with a 7-day free trial. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate you. And for those of you who are ready to dive a bit deeper and you know that you are in a space where you really want to understand your power, Reveal begins next week. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have some calls this week. Some women are already in there. I've already put a prompt in. I'm going to put another one in this week for everyone to begin working on. But Reveal, if you click the link in my bio or in the comments here on Facebook and Instagram, I'll put them in. You'll be able to set up your call. Now the music all loud right now. But you can join us in Reveal. It's 10 weeks, 8 sessions, and we're really going to be diving into your unique vibration of your feminine power. And we're going to be doing a fear inventory. We're going to be diving into some fears and some misconceptions about sex and sexuality and your pleasure. And we're going to work on you building up that muscle. It's an introduction to your feminine power. So it's 10 weeks, it's a little short. It's an introduction. And for those who go through Reveal, the next step after that would be sovereignty. But I'm not going to talk about that today. All right, so those are 2 ways right now. You can sign up at my membership group, which is simply templeofsensualenergyalchemy.com. It's like similar to my website, but templeofsensualenergyalchemy.com. And then there's also Reveal, which if you're on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio, Facebook and YouTube. I will put the link in with it so that you have access to it. And really begin to ask yourself about your pleasure, y'all. How many orgasms do you want? In and out of the bedroom. How good do you really want your life to feel? And do you trust that it's possible? Do you trust that it can feel that good? Do you trust that it can have that much ease? Not easy, but ease. There's a difference. And what do you need to do in order to prepare yourself to receive all that is just waiting for you in like a storehouse, just waiting for you to access. Mm? Greetings, Alfonso. Hola, ¿cómo está? Y'all do say that in Venezuela, right? I know it's a different kind of Spanish. Yo hablo un poquito español. All right, everyone. I'm going to sign off for now. I have a call for reveal to get ready for. Yeah, 15 minutes, I believe. So anyway, thank you for joining. I like this idea. I'm going to continue to try to do the Instagram here on my phone. Hey, y'all. Hey. And be on StreamYard for Facebook and YouTube. Hey, y'all. Hey. So I do have a YouTube channel. It's Central Energy Alchemy everywhere. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and these will be up there as well. Okay. Love you all. And I will see you tomorrow at 4. Okay. Bye, y'all. Okay. Bueno. That's it. Sí, sí, pero un poquito. See, I understood that there. It's like yeah, that's nice. That's great. Yeah, I didn't know you could speak Spanish. Yeah, a little bit. I used to be fluent in Castilian Spanish when I was in high school. Look, I'm all off topic now, y'all. I used to be fluent in Castilian Spanish when I was in high school, but you stop speaking it, but it's in my head. It's in my head. All right, y'all. I really gotta go now. All right, thank you. Love you. Bye.